The House made certain determinations in relation to deputy.
That this is how they always do things. That they consider supplemental application whether they meet the requirements or not.
Sigodliwe sijubo eludzabeni lwe-ANC ne-MK enkantolo yetelukhetfo eBloemfontein.
The issue of land reform is vital to the transformation of our society, particularly with a view to correcting historical injustices.
Mengameli Cyril Ramaphosa uvele ePhalamende kuyophendvula imibuto ngetinhlangothi letimbalwa letitsintsa live.
I think it's very important to go on what we achieved on Africa.
Umceceshi webafana bafana Hugo Brush uthi ulindzele ukuthi leli qembu lakhe lidlale kahle nanobe lihambe ema-awala amaningi ukuthi lifike kule Algeria. Lishonile mbukeli anguvusele tindzabeni telulwimi lweSiswati lesethula sise Auckland Park eJozi etindlini tekusakata te-SABC. Kanti-ke khumbula ukuthi letindzaba tiyatfolakala futhi ku-X, ku-Facebook, ku-SABC Plus kanye na ku-YouTube ngekuthi SABC Tindzaba. Sigodliwe sijubo eludzabeni lwe-ANC ne-MK enkantolo yetelukhetfo eBloemfontein. Mapalane jikelele we-ANC fikile Mbalula utshele balandzeli balenhlangano ukuthi angeke bavumele lona bekangumengameli Jacob Zuma ahambe naloku lakuchaze njengelifa le-ANC. Mbalula bekakhuluma nebalandzeli balenhlangano ngaphandle kwamagceke alenkantolo. Uthi lenhlangano yente tetfulo leticinile kuvikela Zuma ukuthi yathatha ilifa le-ANC alende lakhe.
Inhlangano yetepolitiki lesisekelwa ngilona beyangumengameli we-ANC Jacob Zuma kulinzele ukuthi ibe yingcenye yelukhetfo lwavelonkhe lolutako lonyaka. Noma kunjalo i-ANC ehambisana kubhaliswa kwenhlangano ye-MK njengoba icele i-IEC ukuthi icacise ngaloku.
The Commission tells you in their answering affidavit, and you'll find that at page 87, paragraph 47.2, that this is how they always do things. That they consider supplemental application whether they meet the requirements or not. And we say that there is absolutely every need for this court to decide on the merits whether the way in which the Commission has exercised its power is the way it should always exercise its power or not, where it considers supplemented application. There is a need to provide the Commission guidance on that aspect, particularly because I think they touch 3 or 4 examples where they've done it with other parties. So if we are correct that the way in which they've been exercising that particular power is unlawful, there's a need to stop that now.
Noma kunjalo i-IEC aluvisisi loludzaba lwe-ANC lwekuthi kubhaliswa kwenhlangano kwe-MK kuthathwe njengaloko lokungekho emthethweni. I-IEC iphindze yathi lokuthi i-ANC itame kugucula lesinqumo lesithethwe lisika lenhlelo yetelukhetfo kuhlose kucela phansi lokho lokushicilelwa kumthetho wetelukhetfo.
The decision of the Chief Electoral Officer was appealed. And because it was appealed, we're not in the realm of the basis upon which the court's direct jurisdiction bypassing the Electoral Commission's decision is sought to be invoked. And we submit just based on that construction and that argument with which we agree. We submit should be the end of the matter.
Kusenjalo ummeli we-MK Dalimbofu uthi kude sinqumo lesingathathwa i-IEC ukuthi made inkantolo yetelukhetfo ithathe sinqumo ngalolu dzaba. Mbofu uthi lesinqumo lesikhishwe lisika lenhlelo yetelukhetfo ngeke sisabuyeketwa ngaphambi kwenkantolo yetelukhetfo.
All I'm saying is that it's going to run into the same end of the road. That yes, it's a legality review of what? Of a decision of the Deputy Chief Executive. That decision is not reviewable.
And that's a jurisdiction point. Right?
No. It's now a substance point. I'm saying the decision of the DCEO is not reviewable before this court.
Sigodliwe ke sinqumo lesisemkhatsini kwe-ANC ne-MK.
Mengameli Cyril Ramaphosa uvele ePhalamende kuyophendula imibuto ngetinhlangothi letimbalwa letitsinza live. Leyo mibuto ivetwe malunga ePhalamende etinhlangano tepolitiki letahlukene kuleli. Inhloso yalesiwombe kupholisisa kumengameli ukuthi lelive libhekephi nakubukwa tingoti letihlukahlukene.
Lutsabo lemhlaba lusesilonza kubantu abaningi bakuleli. Bumcoka balo bonakale ngesikhathi mengameli ecela ngalo kuphendula imibuto kulesiwombe.
The issue of land reform is vital to the transformation of our society, particularly with a view to correcting historical injustices.
Ekutheni mnotho kuleli uhluma loluhlelo lokwabiwa kwemhlaba mengameli uthi bakubekele embili ukuthuthukiswa kwetindzawo tasemakhaya.
The Integrated Rural Development Sector Strategy of 2023 aims, amongst others, to revitalize the rural economy through investment and development of rural infrastructure.
Inkohlakalo yindlu lekhalwe ngayo kakhulu kuleli into lenesandla ekwethuleni kwetinsita kumulunga emphakathi kuleli. Kuvele umbuto ngetinyathelo litawuthathelwa labo labathintheka enkohlakalweni kulombuso lokhona nyalo.
If it is found that some members of the executive, in this current executive, are found to have financially mismanaged the monies in the fiscus or done anything untoward, what kind of steps are you envisaging as consequent management?
Nekusike hulumende so hambe kanganani elizabeni lokugwamandva kwamandla embuso mengameli ubeka njena.
One of the things that we've been able to do in the current administration is to enable those agencies to act independently.
Nanobe kutsingitwa Tindzaba telive letimcoka kephaliba khona lelo thuba lekuthi kutekulwe nje.
With 70 days to go in office as president of the country, if it is found, and I'm not talking about the future, I'm not a sangoma, or a prophet, Honorable President, not a prophet.
Kepha-ke ngekhamba kwesikhathi mengameli uthi ubuyisele tinduku.
Mr. Singh, your neighbor and the member of your party, said he's not a sangoma. And we may have taken that very lightly, but I hope you are not suggesting that I should be a sangoma.
NginguStumo Dlamini endzabeni te-SABC.
Emabutfo esive semazulu akugcekile lokhu lokwendiwe ngilona longumphathiswa wetekutfutfukiswa kwemnotfo netenhlala kahle kwaZulu Natal Siboniso Duma athi Duma kufute axolise isiveni semazulu ngekusheshsha. Lamabutfo asole Duma ngekungahloniphi inkosi Misuzulu kaZwelithini mengameli Cyril Ramaphosa naNdvunankulu Nomsa Dube ngesikhathi aphatamisa inkulumo yaNdvunankulu wesive semazulu Thula Sizwe Buthelezi. Lesehlakalo sendeke ngesikhathi kubungatwa iminyaka lelikhulu nelishumi yenkosi Dinuzulu kacetshwayo eceza eLundi nemgcibelo.
Besicela ukuthi sihloniphe usuku
isigameko esidale ukujikijelana ngamazwi phakathi kwe-ANC IFP nabadidiyeli bamabutho banengwe isenzo sikaDuma bethi singabuyisela lesifundazwe odlameni.
Ukhona bethula ukuba sizokwakha uzinzo kwaZulu Natal njengoba kubonakala ukuthi kufuna ukuqubuka loya moya omdala oswangcwatshwa siyabona ukuthi ufuna ukuvuka ngesikhathi esibiki isikhathi sokhetho.
Labadidiyeli bafuna ukuthi uDuma ayoshweleza esilweni indlulamithi nokuthi ahlawuliswe.
Futhi uxolisa nje isilweni ukuthi ngiyaxolisa. Uyashweleza uyadliwa udliwa inkomo ushweleza impela kufuneka inkomo. Ungathi nathi singanika ithuba sithi cha ke ngokona kwakho inkomo singaba 100 sithi ke thina shwele konakele ayithatha isikhathi lento ukuthi ilungiswe kufanele kube into nje esheshayo.
Labaholi bamabutho bathi bavuma ukuthi igangi zabo zishaye amalungu e-ANC sebecela uxolo kulabo.
Siyazolana nabo futhi siyafisa ukuthi kufanele nathi njengamabutho siyigeze kulento abadidili.
Khona manjalo amakhosi angaphansi kwendlu yobuholi bomdabu kwaZulu Natal nawo azobamba umhlangano ngalesigameko sakwaceza oLundi kusasa. Ey'ndabeni ze-SABC nginguVusi Khumalo eThekwini.
Kuletinye nasibuya ititolo losolwa ngekuba ngungqondvo ekubulaweni kwemhlabeleli Keenan Forbes lobekadvume ngela aka Mzwandile Kwabeni utshele inkantolo yamanje weThekwini ukuthi akamange akhokhelwe imali lengo 800,000 wemarandi kubulala aka Namothwane. Asiphinde sikwamukele esigabeni sethu sesibili seTindzaba kanti na usansa kungena ukhethe kahle tisekhona siqhubeka nato. Losolwa ngekuba ngungqondvo ekubulaweni kwemhlabeleli Keenan Forbes lobekadvume ngela aka Mzwandile Kwabeni utshele inkantolo yamanje weThekwini ukuthi akamange akhokhelwe imali lengo 800,000 wemarandi kubulala aka Namothwane kepha le mali bebuya tukenkapani letside lenda nayo umsebenzi hayi ukuthi beyiyamene nebugebengu. Umbuso usola ukuthi le mali yasetjenziselwa ukukhokhela labanye basolwa ukuthi babulale lo mhlabeleli.
Kustatimende Kwabeni uthi unenkampani yemayini lebitwa ngeGwabs Trading lese Emelo eMpumalanga kanti uthi uma angayitholi ibheyili lenkampani itawukuwa. Umbuso uvete ukuthi kwasetshenziswa imoto yaGwabeni ngesikhathi kwendiwa lobugebengu kepha ku-affidavit Kwabeni uyakuphika lokho.
I wish to be clear, I do not recall driving the BMW, nor was I driving it on the day that the deceased was killed as alleged.
Inkantolo iphindze yeva ukuthi Kwabeni waqasha labanye lasolwa nabo njengabo nokugadza.
I came to employ my co-accused in this matter and utilized their services as security guards when I traveled to Mpumalanga, where my mining business is situated. I pause to mention that construction mafia and kidnapping syndicates are rife or running amok in South Africa. When not kidnapping for ransom, the criminals threaten business and extort protection money from them to prevent potential kidnapping.
Kusenjalo litiko letebulungiswa nekuhlunyeliswa kwesimilo liqinisekise ukuthi isicelo sekubuyisa abasolwa siyabonga namalusi ndimande lababoshelwa eSwatini sivunyiwe kanti sindluliselwe kumcondzisi wetekushushishwa eSwatini.
The papers have to be ensured that they are in compliance with the extradition treaty, they are in compliance with the laws of our country and also of Swaziland. And that has been complied with. The extradition has been submitted within time in line with the extradition agreement, and there is good cooperation between the two countries.
Lelicala lihlehliselwe lemhlati nge-27 kuyo lenyanga lesetulu.
Njengobe lelive libungata liviki lemandi bafunzi bemabanga lasetulu eMpumalanga babonakalise emakhono abo lahlose kulwisana nokweswelakala kwemandi emangweni wangakubo. Labafunzi baqhutselane kumncintiswano wesayensi wetikolwa welihlandla lelishumi lobanjwa njalo ngeminyaka. Lo mncintiswano bewubanjwe eLowveld National Botanical Garden eMbombela. Litiko lemandi netekuhladeka litama ukutfola tisombululo. Kanti iNingizimu Afrika ihlele endzaweni ye-33 nakubalwa emave laswela emandi umhlaba wonke jikelele. Labafunzi bahlose kuletha lushintsho balwisane nokweswelakala kwemandi. Sikubutile mbukeli ukuthi njengoba lomuhla kubungatwa lusuku lwabosonhlala kahle ingabe iyabonakala yini inzima labayidlala emangweni wangakini kusita labo labadzinga lusito umbono wakho uyalandzela.
Usizo lwabo ngempela alubonakali lwama social worker alubonakala usizo lwabo ama social worker kuningi okwenzakalayo abantu bafuna icounseling abantu bafuna ukuthi bakhulume nama social worker but awatholakali kakhulu emphakathini la esihlala khona.
Cha bosonhlala kahle wala ngihlala ngakhona mina eMpumalanga kamachekeza kakhulu enansi bayasebenza ngobe khona lebamncetsile lo umakhelwane wami cha bamncetse ngendlela kahle.
Ngoyami lali njapho ngisuka khona emakhaya lapha yana baziwa noba bakhona nomsebenzi wabo nje nasuboni kahle nje na unonhlalonhle hayi
ayazama ama social worker ukusebenza ayafikelele ebantwini kodwa ke bayabetheka ngoba kaloku akuqeshwa
emaklinika ngakithi mangithi ngiyabheka abafowethu indlela abasebenza ngoyikhandla ngakhona hayi ingabanika nje u80% ethi nje
phambili bafethu nibambisane njengane zikababa.
Umsebenzi wabo muhle kakhulu basenza ngendlela kuphela ngibona isibalo sabo isibalo sokuqashwa kwabo osonhlala kahle sincane kakhulu.
Lona ngumbono wembukeli iSABC ete yetfeswa ukuthi phendvulela ngawo. Nasivakashele timakethe tetimali sitfola ukuthi lirandi lehlile nalicathaniswa netimali twakulamanye emave. Kutemidlalo umqeqeshi webafana bafana Hugo Brush uthi ulinzele ukuthi leli qembu lakhe lidlale kahle nanobe lihambe ema-hour lamanengi kude lifike kule Algeria. Leli qembu lesive litawudlala nele Algeria nele Andorra kumidlalo yebungani evikini lelitako.
Kuphoqile ukuthi lihambe ngemacembu lamabili liqembu lesive ibafana bafana kule Algeria kanti lithimba lokugcina beliqukethe abadlali bemamelodi Sundowns njengoba bebanemidlalo wenze beNetbank. Umqeqeshi wabafana bafana Hugo Bruce ukholelwa ukuthi liqembu lakhe litawenda kahle kumdlalo wobungane lase Andorra ngalwesine.
We had 3 different flights. We had a lot of waiting time on the airport, so it was very exhausting.
Lona ngumdlalo wokuqala wabafana kusukela endele letibukwako ku-Africa Cup of Nations bebanjwe kule Ivory Coast etinyangeni letengcile.
I think it's very important to go on what we achieved on AFCON. It's not enough to be on the 3rd place and to be 10th now in the ranking, in the CAF ranking. Then that and in 2-3 months we are again number 13.
Bruce Lil Foster wemukelekile kuleli qembu lesive nanoba khethe kuhlala eqenjini lakhe iBurnley ngesikhathi bafana edlala AFCON njengoba kwathola umdlalo akhe esimeni lesikahle.
Maybe I can go when I'm in Belgium. I can go and see a game of Burnley and talk to Foster and talk to company and see what we can expect in the future from him. Certainly.
Lemidlalo yobungane letawudlala ibafana kule Algeria itawusita leli qembu ukuthi lilungiselele imidlalo yokuhlungela indebe yemhlaba nga-2026 kanti imidlalo itawuqala ngenhlaba.
Singakahambi asesizishavu sijike Mbombela sive ukuthi Sipho Motha uphethe tiphi kule liphuma embiteni kuligwalagwala FM. Motha lishonile mnakethu.
Lishonile Rebecca lishonile mbukeli ekhasi kuthi Tindzaba umbukeli langatlinzela ehlelweni letiphuma embiteni kuligwalagwala FM njengoba le live ligubha ke liviki lemandi tikolo ke timabanga lasetulu ta kulesifundza seMpumalanga betibambe ke umncintiswano nalapho ke bafunzi bebeta ke nemasu ekulwa ke neTindzaba ke tekuphela kwemandi emimangweni yabo. Kanzi-ke indvuna yelitiko letekutfutsa even lonke Sindisiwe Chikunga linzele ukuthi yatfule ngalokho semthethweni umkhankaso wetekuphepha kulesifundza seMpumalanga njengoba ke sekubangwe kuma-holiday liphasika. Yembukeli nguledini alithinyeke Tindzaba lethamba embili kuleli nasemhlabeni wonke jikelele longakulinzela ehlelweni letiphuma embiteni kuligwalagwala FM nyalo Nzambama emkhatsini kwensimbi yesithupha nesikhombisa. Angibonge kakhulu Rebecca.
Asibonga kakhulu kuMotha phansi Mbombela kanti-ke mbukeli tiyaguqeda lomuhla tfola letinye ngalwesine ungakhohlwa kusasa bakhona abalingani bethu bezindebele enzaweni lefanako ngesikhathi lesifanako sale kahle.
Nginibingelele ngiphinze nginabongele nasisimo setulu sanibonani babukela emakhaya nasibuka namhla siyabona ukuthi cha enhlane live kubonakala amathuba emvula labonakala ngagcina sayafike khona la eningizimu live enzaweni yaseCebeha agcina sayafike khona ku-30% kanti ke babukela emakhaya la ngentsasa sibabili sile njalo lawo amathuba emvula kufika khona enhlane live kuyofika khona eningizimu live kanti ke babukela emakhaya umoya ngagijima ufike khona ku-15 km ngele hour uyangena khona lapha esifundeni sesikhulu kaTutonga amathuba emvula lagcina sayafike khona ku-30% sexwayise sibuya khona eSouth African Weather Service shothi nekuphuma lokhu nebungoti lobunakalako la enhlane living zawena lapha bo Gauteng babukela kungena khona la KZN babukela emakhaya sicaphele kuleto tindzawo kanti babukela emakhaya ubhebhethayo kwemlilo kubhekile esifundeni sethu lesikhulu natonke letinye tindzawo emadlelweni sicaphele lesebenzisa ngamlilo ukuze singadali ingodwa babukela emakhaya zikana ukufuthumala kwelive la eGauteng iJohannesburg itawuqala khona lapha ku-16 Nyulo ku-32 Carltonville hlethi khona ku-33 kanye neFerreneging kanti ke lapha esifundeni salapha eLimpopo Musini hlethi khona ku-33 Polokwane qala khona ku-18 Anyukelo khona lapha ku-30 Makopane hlethi khona lapha ku-32 Sidlendansi esifundeni salapha eMpumalanga enzaweni lapha isikhukhuza hlethi khona ku-30 liyashisa Imbombela hlethi khona ku-27 kanye neMashishing kanti ke entokozweni hlethi khona lapha ku-28 Emelo hlethi ku-26 Sidlendansi eKwaZulu Natal eThekwini hlethi ku-27 Pietermaritzburg hlethi khona ku-28 kanye neRichards Bay kanti ke babukela emakhaya silala lapha eMpumalanga Kapa eMthatha hlethi khona ku-25 Quba uhlethi khona lapha ku-31 kanti ke lapha eUlomo hlethi khona ku-31 Gqeberha ahlethi khona ku-27 singena khona lapha eNtshonalanga Kapa enzaweni lapha eCape Town hlethi khona ku-34 Hlenulem hlethi khona ku-38 kanti uWorcester hlethi khona ku-34 babona emakhaya esifundeni sethu lesikhulu kunato tonke lapha eCalvin hlethi khona lapha ku-35 Sutherland qala ku-11 alukelo ku-31 kanti Springbok sihlethi khona lapha ku-36 buya ngathi ngiloko lengiphathi ngakubulala kuhle etinhlweni lako nisaleni kahle